Hi, it's Kris here in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center on Thursday evening. It is the eve of winter, basically, because, we'll wake up Friday morning and cloudy skies looking like fall. By the time we get into Friday evening, it is going to look very much like winter and feel like winter this weekend. Let's get right to the details. Here's a look at the 4 things you should know about your forecast. It's going to be clear tonight. It's going to lead to a cold night. We'll be down in the 20s. Snow by noon Friday. I'll show you the computer model in just a moment. It could be a tough evening commute. Many locations, wet roads or slushy roads, but we could also have some snow accumulation, mainly north of Spokane, up toward Deer Park and Colbert. On those roads, it'll just start accumulating tomorrow night, and then we are heading into a cold, dry weekend with bitterly cold north winds. Brrr. Here's a look at the winter storm warning now. Forget the advisory. We're going straight to a warning for Spokane because look at these snowfall totals. 3 to 6 inches of snow will be common in the valleys of the inland northwest, from the Canadian border all the way down through the Palouse. The very lowest spots around the region, we're looking at snowfall totals a little bit lower than that because we may transfer over to a rain-snow mix briefly tomorrow evening or non-accumulating snow. So right here in downtown Spokane, we're just under 2,000 feet, but you do not have to go very high up the hills to get above 2,000 feet. Right in Spokane Valley, you're a little bit below, and some of the northern cities, Colville, Omak, also a little below that 2,000 mark, but I think you're far enough north that you're still going to be in that 3 to 6 foot range. So that's some pretty impressive snowfall totals, and of course some big snow in the mountains. And this winter storm warning essentially goes into effect Friday afternoon and continues through early Saturday morning. Some of the storm impacts a slick Friday evening commute, as I mentioned. Possible branches down. Boy, I really paid attention driving around the South Hill, but also right in Spokane, looking at the trees and our deciduous trees. We really have not lost very many leaves. So we've got the potential for some serious loading on those branches because this is going to be a heavy, wet snow that could lead branches down, possible power outages as a result, and then a bitter cold weekend. So the snow around the region is going to be sticking around. Here's a look at the forecast, the upper level winds and the surface features. And we have a northwesterly flow that's been keeping things cool this week. That snow starts moving in tomorrow late morning, early afternoon. And there's a pretty good dividing line somewhere south of Spokane where we see a transition to a rain-snow mix and then just flat-out rain. I still think we're going to see some impressive snowfall totals down on the Palouse just because of the elevation differences, Pullman, Moscow, and so on. Some of the lower terrain in the Palouse, you may just see rain. Here's another look. We're going to go out 36 hours on this forecast, and clear skies tonight. And then as we get into the morning on Friday, the clouds will already be in place, and that snow will just start creeping over the Canadian border as we get into the afternoon. Here's 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. We have the snow in progress. That pink line, a rain-snow mix, and then rain in green. I do think this oversimplifies things, especially on the Palouse, where it's more of a factor of elevation rather than latitude. And then, boy, there we go. just seeing that precipitation taper off by Saturday morning at 6. But notice those arrows. That is the wind direction and velocity. The bigger the arrow, the stronger the wind. And you can see those strong northerly winds coming through the Purcell Trench and into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. And that could take our wind chill readings Saturday morning down awfully close to 0, if not below 0. Actually, yeah, pretty close to 0, and then even colder weather on the way as we get into Saturday night into Sunday morning and Sunday night into Monday morning. Oh, excuse me. And then we start to ease back up closer to average as we get toward the end of this 7-day forecast. But I'll tell you that 47 on Thursday, that is still below average. Our average high today is 55 degrees. So we're going to be 20 degrees below average tomorrow. And then it's 51 degrees next Thursday. So there you have it. A lot of weather going on, and I will certainly keep you updated right here, as well as on 4 News Now Nighttide at 11 o'clock. Mark Peterson will be here with updated computer models and details on Good Morning Northwest. Plus, I do encourage you to download the 4 News Now weather app. It's got the radar on there and some good information. Get your pinpoint forecast for your spot. Thanks so much for watching.